Hello guys, welcome back. So I had this really strange dream this morning, or set of dreams or something. And the first one, I'm in a desert somewhere. I don't know if it was Egypt or what it was, but there are these 4 or 5 people standing around, I guess goddesses and gods, with lion or lionesses' heads and headdresses. And they're throwing around my son. Stay with me on this. Who is my plush cat from my bed. And they're tossing him back and forth, but he's changing as they're tossing him back and forth. And he's becoming like more real and having the time of his life. And I'm like, is that my son? Is that Loki? Because I've written about Loki in cat form. What's going on? But he's having the time of his life, so I'm not gonna stop him. And they seem serious, but they don't seem like they're out to hurt him or anything. And then they're surrounding me and like the dream shifts. And I'm down here and I'm watching this computer and there's an ad playing and there's this, I guess this is a god as well, kind of literally comes on as this obnoxious car salesman and trying to sell me all these gray cars. Gray, for some reason, I'm getting a lot of gray. And to sweeten the deal now, because I get the idea that I've seen him in germs before and I won't deal with him, if you buy these cars, now you get a trunk full of food. I mean, like jam-packed with paper bags, full of food, like a ton of groceries, like at least a couple $100 worth to a couple $1,000 worth of food in each car, because, grocery prices today, and I'm like, wow, but I'm like, well, I can't buy a car. Why is he bothering with me? And he's like, oh, even for like $40,000 for this car, you get all of this. And somehow I'm in the dream and I'm looking at the trunk of this gray compact car and he has it open and there's like all this food in there, but like I think the one was like a Doritos Mega Party Pack. I'm like, I like them, but that actually doesn't count as actual food. And like other stuff too, so I don't know if that meant anything at all. And I haven't really been thinking about Doritos or anything. And sometimes my dreams are, precognitive. So it's like, oh, is somebody going to like drop off food? That would, I always welcome food because I can always use it and can always, save me money. So I'm like, yeah, if people want to give me food or something, then yeah, sure. So I don't know what that was about. I think it was like a blessing of abundance thing. And I come on, and someone had commented on a Vela's video, and I'm like, would this be Vela's? Because we hadn't worked for a while. He was here, and he was super intense, and then he was gone. A lot of the gods seem to do that with me. They're here, they're super intense for a couple of weeks. I think they just want the attention. And then they're gone, and I'm like, well, I have been thinking of him. And some people say when you think of a god, they're thinking of you too. I don't know if I believe it or not, but it was kind of neat. And Asmodeus, I was asking him for an interpretation, and he's all like, "What? He doesn't know." But today he's a god, just so you know. 5 minutes from now, he may decide to refer to himself as demon, but today he's a god. He's a god. So he's very pleased with himself, and he had me look up Persian mountains and Persian leopards, and there actually is a species of Persian leopard, and there's a jinn pin somewhere where one of the jinn types from Arabia was shown as, I think, a snow leopard, so it would explain why he likes big cats and everything, but he is wondrously complex, and Loki and Odin are fine. They're not missing out. They're still getting their food. They're still getting their time and attention, and they've all agreed. They're like, you have built so much and how, in the homes and temples. Now I think we're up to like either number 8 or number 9. And everybody agreed they can share what's there. There is so much there now. It's like you couldn't need all of this room, I know their temples used to be grand and everything, but, a lot of their temples also doubled as, like, say, in Egypt, they would be grain houses and everything. So I'm like, your temples usually have more than one function, and right now they're like a function as your temple in your home, and, they're big, and I'm happy to make them, but I'm like, maybe, share a little, so they're fine. So we just figured we'd catch you guys up. It's been strange, and Lucifer was super intense last night, and I did some stuff in VR with meditating now. This meditation pack I had shown you guys eons ago, it really looks great because Windows had updated some diddly-do stuff that factors into processing graphics. I don't understand, but it made graphics better. There you go. And it's really pretty now. And we went on our tours that we love, our hotel tours that we love. They look really beautiful now. I don't know if they went in there and updated it or what happened, but they look really pretty. So we just figured we'd get you guys caught up. So if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.